of 13 flights, and he jumps it well from Just Nip, who made a mistake in second. Lucky to survive that. Further back in Paddy's Return as they head down the side. Now Galant Moss held up at the rear as they head now towards the second. Lord Jim out in front by 6 lengths or so, setting a pretty good clip from Just Nip. He got in a fraction close to the leader of that one. Better jump by Just Nip, and want to be as well. Paddy's Return with the orange cap, then followed by Boratown Lord the outside, and 3 or 4 lengths to Galant Moss, who's held up at the rear. This odds-on favourite as they race into Swinley Bottom on the first occasion. Tony McCoy dropped him right out in the Starkers Casinos final, and he's attempting to ride him from behind again today. It was a beautiful ride at Cheltenham, but he just didn't quite get home, Galant Moss. Heading out of Swinley Bottom on the first occasion towards flight number 3. And Lord Jim out in front by 4 lengths to Just Nip in second with the nose band. 2 lengths away, Paddy's Return. Boratown Lord the outside at 4 lengths to Galant Moss at the third. And again, Just Nip wasn't fluent. Just gets a little slap down the shoulder from Jimmy McCarthy, just to get his mind on the job, just to get him a little bit active. He'll ask for a big air, and he responds as well, Just Nip, as they head over the fourth. It's Lord Jim by 4 lengths to Just Nip. 3 away, then Paddy's Return. Then 4 lengths further back in the field, Boratown Lord. And 2 lengths away, Galant Moss. And the pace has been pretty generous as they head up towards the home turn on the first occasion. They've got 2 miles left to travel. Lord Jim with ears pricked out in front. The Jim Old trained Lord Jim. Stay already successful today. And a Dawn leader to run tomorrow at Aintree is a very big contender there. Heading up the home straight towards flight number 5. Lord Jim out in front by 3 lengths to Just Nip. Spectacularly by the leader. All jumping well. In third is Paddy's Return. 2 lengths away, Boratown Lord on the near side, and Galant Moss held up at the rear. He's really attacking his flights of hurdles, Lord Jim, and he's getting it right so far. He's out in front by 4 or 5 lengths and ridden confidently into that by Timmy Murphy. In second place is, at this stage, Boratown Lord. 3 away, Paddy's Return. And further back in the field, Galant Moss is at the tail of the field. Just Nip it is in second with the nose band as they head past the judge, and they've got just under a circuit to go. Lord Jim out in front by 3 lengths to Just Nip. 2 away then is Paddy's Return. This pace has been on throughout and will suit Galant Moss at the rear of the field. A real stayer, certainly over 3 miles. Second last at this stage is Boratown Lord, and last of all Galant Moss. Down the side now towards flight number 7. And the leader to it is Lord Jim over on the far side. Comes towards it, jumps it well from Just Nip in second. Jumping at third, Paddy's Return. In fourth, Boratown Lord, and Galant Moss still on a tight rein from Tony McCoy as they draw now towards the 8th. And the leader, make mistake there back in the field by Boratown Lord. But Lord Jim jumping confidently by 3 lengths here to Just Nip as they head now towards flight number 9. Paddy's Return on the outside, a gap then to Galant Moss just edging closer, and Boratown Lord as they come to the 9th. Lord Jim judged that to perfection. Not jumping well, Boratown Lord has dropped out last as they race down into Swinley Bottom the second and final time. And the leader is Lord Jim by 2 lengths to Just Nip. A length and a half away, Paddy's Return. 2 lengths to Galant Moss, who's now starting to take closer order, and Boratown Lord just going up on his outside. Out of Swinley Bottom now, they've got just on 6 furlongs to travel, and still 4 to jump. And Just Nip moving up on the outside to apply the pressure to Lord Jim. They're a length and a half to Paddy's Return, Boratown Lord. They're bunching right up, and on the left is Galant Moss, still held up as they come to 4 out. It's Just Nip on the outside, who jumped it well from Lord Jim. Galant Moss still held up in behind. They're followed by Boratown Lord, who's getting a second wind, and Paddy's Return in the centre. 3 out, and the leader jumped it well. On the outside, it's Just Nip, just over it from in second, Lord Jim, then Paddy's Return. Galant Moss is now switched to the centre, got plenty of cover there. Boratown Lord on his outside as they race up towards the entrance to the home straight. Just Nip on the outside, a half length to Lord Jim. In behind them in third Paddy's Return, everything thrown at him. Galant Moss has grabbed hold of the bit now, striding up into fourth, and 4 or 5 lengths away is Borrowtown Lord. They're on the turn for home now. They straighten up with 2 flights left to jump, and on the near side, Just Nip. Over on the far side is Lord Jim, followed by Paddy's Return, and Galant Moss coming there strongly in the as they come towards the second last. Almost 4 in line here on the far side. Oh, and a mistake there, and Just Nip has gone. It's Galant Moss now who ranges up to Lord Jim, and Paddy's Return with 1 left to jump, 3 in line at the last. Galant Moss on the near side going home strongly from Lord Jim. Paddy's Return, a long gap then to the rest, but as they run up towards the line, Galant Moss held up until the last possible moment by Tony McCoy, now starting to stride away. Confidently ridden, Galant Moss wins by 3 lengths. A photo for second between Lord Jim and Paddy's Return, and a long gap then to Borrowtown Lord, who's the last to finish.